Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to FS19. Yes, FS19, not 22, on the Ricci's Hidden Lakes map. Alright, so last episode we made a bit of money. Let's get the pipe in on this guy. Let's see. Nope, let's go the other way. We'll get the pipe in on this guy. Oh, other way. And we should have a, there we go, this guy. Sitting here waiting for us. Soybeans. Throw a headland here along the trees and see if we can't hire a worker. Oh, I'm really hoping this didn't need to be plowed. I didn't even look at the map. You know what? Let's take a look at that real quick. 29. Oh goodness, nope, we got lucky. We can just throw the soybeans down. Alright, so we made a little bit of money last episode. I know we want to save a little bit for sheep. Let's hire a worker here and see how he does. So let's take a peek at our fields. 27 was just, so basically we just reseeded all 31, 27, and 28. We're working on 29. So those are pretty much our fields that we own. They should all be in the very first growth stage. They are, our poplars nowhere near ready to harvest. We have our both harvesters sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Let's take a quick peek at some contracts. 390,000 for oats in 44. Mustard in 17. That actually sounds like it's a decent... Oh, what do we have here? Hemp in 55. Oh, of course, it's, yeah, we're not taking that one. There's no way. I would love it, but yeah, we're just not going to do it right now. We have millet. Where's that? Where was that other one? So we have, yeah, can't do potatoes yet. Mustard in 17 may not be bad. Now no, not taking that one either. All the rest are pretty small contracts. Soy in 48. Yeah, I don't want the potato one. Oats in 44. With both harvesters? Do we want to do oats in 44 with both harvesters? It's not that far from here. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go back to that contract. So oats in 44. Let's grab that contract. I'm a right control in F Will you follow me in a harvester and a header? No, you won't. Oh, yes, maybe you will. No, I think I've already lost them. Alright, so that didn't work. Why did you not follow me? I gotta fire the workers. Yeah, so it's not gonna follow me to the field. So we'll just park this one here, we'll come back and get it. We'll just drive them both up separately. I'm not sure whether maybe I need to reset the follow distance. Oh crap, this field's in the next growth stage already. We can get some fertilizing done. Didn't realize this field just went to the next growth stage. I just looked at the map too. That means we got a lot of fertilizing to do. It's not what I had planned for this episode. But since we accepted this contract, we need to get it started. I'll figure out the follow me. I just think I need to reset the distance. So right now we have, other than our silage, we have no steady source of income. So we're going to take contracts for a little bit yet. I just don't like driving these things up here separately. Follow me should have worked. I don't know what I did wrong. Nope, this is 43. Well, let's take this one all the way to the end and we'll start the other one over here. You know, I'm going to make a cut here, and then I'll be back when I have these two harvesters running just to save us a bit of time. Alright, I am back, so I got this guy running, and this guy is running, so we'll let these guys do their thing. We need our fertilizer spreader. I did not realize that that was going to be ready so soon. So let's grab this guy. We'll have to take care of our fields. That's fine. We can't buy. I'm not ready to quite buy the sheep yet. I want to make sure that sheep food mixer runs for a couple hours. So maybe, hopefully, next episode we get our sheep. Alright, so since the clover, let's take a look at the rice field really quick. And see, okay, so that is ready for, because all the fields need fertilizer, correct? Let's change it back to our case. Let's take a peek at our seed. Okay, so our seeder's doing fine. And I believe all three of our fields needed fertilize. Yeah, so 31 does. Let's get the rice field done first. And we'll come back and get the clover field. Now we're getting to the point where we really need like 2 fertilizer spreaders, 2 lime spreaders. Especially if we get 3 or 4 more fields. I should have filled this guy up. We're good. We have 70%. Let's do the headland along this side, and then we'll try and hire a worker and see how it does. I am still concerned we're going to run out of wood chips before our poplar field is ready. So yeah, I'm hoping to do this series turns into a really, really long series. The ultimate goal is to get every single factory up and running that's made for 19. If I do that, we'll probably end up with probably about 200 episodes or so. But yeah, I'm definitely going to look into course play. I should have a little bit more time as soon as the 16X map is released and everything's fine, there's no more updates. Alright, let me get them started on this edge. And we'll hire a worker here. So we have our harvesters running. We have we're taking care of our own fields. This guy's on his last pass. Alright, awesome. So let's get this guy folded up. Alright, let's head over here. Oh, wrong one. Liquid fertilizer. Let me try that again. Stop. Alright, start filling. Liquid fertilizer. Bam! Oh, that is so nice we don't have to buy it. Seed maker. Come on, give me the start filling. Right there. Bam! Don't have to buy any seeds. Oh, that is so nice. Did we ever get, let's check the Control G menu. Did we ever get the crude oil moved over from the oil well to the refinery? I can't remember. We did. Okay. So our factories we won't have to mess with. So this field's going to take a while. It's massive. Let's head back here. Let's grab... Do we have any other tractors? Yeah, where's my loading wagon? It's got to be parked somewhere. You're the... Okay, so you are here. You are here. I'm going to need this guy. Let's move him up here. Let's try and get some of our vehicles sorted out a little bit. We're still in that early game grind. Alright, there's no traffic, so he can sit here a minute. I need a tractor, so let's grab this guy. Yes, you're gonna do a lot of driving on this map. I'll probably say that every episode. Driving and hauling. Be prepared for it. Actually, I know our loading wagon is sitting over here. Now, if we have some extra money, we may buy a second, or extra money and extra drill pipe. We're going to buy a second oil well. Because we need to start thinking about getting plastic made. Alright, let me try that again. Right control and F. I think the harvester I had it set way too far behind the leader. Or I didn't have it set far enough behind the leader. Something was messed up. he can sit here. Let me fire that guy. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get this guy set up. Turned on, lowered, all that good stuff. Alright. Right control and F. Now you wait for me. Now let's get this guy ready to go. We're getting there, buddy. Hold on. I see you inching up. This is, right now, grass is gold. And we need every bit of silage we can get right now. We need every bit of income we can get right now. So, because here's our next steps. We want to get these sheep and get that running. Start storing wool. And then I want to get another oil well so we can bump up the refinery and get plastic being made. And then we're going to get Wonder Worm, one of the Wonder Worm factories. And then fish processing. But in order to get fish processing, we need to start making ice cubes. We got to put one of the ice cube factories down. Okay, so there's where our land ends. So I'm just going to come down here, do another headland here in the U-turn. And I'll know where to start going in the other direction. So I think that's our short-term game plan. Alright, so we sort of need to go like straight up this way. And eventually I want to buy the other half of this meadow. I want to do the other half of this meadow sooner than later, because there's a good bit of clover here. I know I didn't drive too straight, but it is what it is. I don't want to spend the entire episode doing grass. That's where we may end up doing is a pretty good episode of grass. But like I said, early game grind. Yeah, we're in the early game grind. And then we have to buy one of the fishing spots. So we have a lot on our agenda. And then that's not even thinking about a second animal and what we need to do for a second animal. Because I think to get the rest of the animals running, we're going to have to get the orchards and greenhouses up and running. Let this guy catch up to me for a second. Hope everyone is doing well today. It is Saturday morning at 3:30 in the morning as I record this. I have mandatory overtime today, and then I'm going to go after I work the mandatory overtime. I'm going to head up to my son's house, play with the granddaughter for a little while. Shouldn't take too much longer to knock this out. We probably won't finish that harvesting contract this episode either. It's going to take probably an hour or more to harvest that field, even with 2 harvesters running. Get up here, let me slow down a little bit, let that helper catch up to me. He's a little bit slower on the turns than I am. And if he gets too far behind, then I will lose him. Oh, got some air there. Yeah, so I'm going to try something new with my work schedule. I'm going to try getting up at 3 a.m. This way I have an hour to record from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. and then 45 minutes to an hour to edit, render. So that's 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. So while the video is rendering, I can helper E. Okay, so the fertilizer guy is done. So from 4 to 5, while my video is rendering, then I can go through my morning routine before work. Shower and shave, shave and then shower, and then get my lunch ready, get dressed, all that happy stuff. Leave the house at 5, and then by 5 a.m. my video will be done rendering, and then I can shut the computer down. I'll leave the house at 5 a.m. to go to work. This way, when I get home from work, all I have to do is upload the video. And that'll save me 2 hours of time when I get home from work. I won't have to mess around with YouTube stuff. That'll allow me to get this house painted. Is he like right behind me? He is. So that will allow me 2 hours of extra time. So when I get home at like 2:20 from work, instead of taking 2 hours and messing around with YouTube stuff, which puts me at like 4:30. By then, when 4:30 rolls around, I don't feel like painting or doing anything in the house. But when I get home at 2:30, I could just throw my painting clothes on, start uploading my video, and then work on the house for a couple hours before dinner. Have a late dinner and then go to bed. So I'm going to try that new schedule starting this week and see how it goes. Plus, this freaking mandatory overtime is killing me. By the time I get home from work, I just don't feel like doing anything. Just mentally and physically exhausted. This should be the last pass. We'll have this job done. Well, maybe a half a pass. We got to move that fertilizer guy over to the next field. Now, let's knock this off, then we'll come back and grab that. Give him a minute to catch up to us. All right. His wings have no collisions. And I know it's not super unrealistic to let him run, but I don't want to stop him, turn him off, fold him up, and then have him follow, turn him back on and have him follow me back to the house. So I'm just going to have him follow me back to the house while he's running. So there will be a bit of unrealism here. It is a video game. Okay, he is still following me. Thought I lost him. Oh. When I'm at Walmart this week, I need to get myself some more allergy medication. Alright, let's jump in here. Alright, we'll stop this guy. Come on, stop. There we go. Get you folded up. Alright, you sit there a minute. Let's go find... Okay, this guy's doing well. This guy's doing well. And opposite way. Of course, it's always the opposite way. Yeah, this field's going to take forever. This guy. Now, how did you do on this field? Let's check the status real quick before we move him. So 31 is complete. So let's get you over to the clover field. Yeah, I'm maybe if this, well, I was gonna say this weekend, but I don't have a weekend. I only have tomorrow. I really want to get the FS19 version of Courseplay and mess around with that a little bit. I'll probably do that off camera on a separate test map, just to make sure it doesn't break this save. If I can get it working on a test map, then we may do a little bit of Courseplay just for the field work. I'm not going to do driving routes or any of that crap. But just for the field work. Again, I'm going to try hire a worker. We'll see how he does. And we'll set him off. And let him get to the end. We'll see if he turns himself around. Or if it's going to be a nudge. Oh, should be alright. So let's go back to here. Alright, not bad. So that's going to give us another 1.7 million liters of grass to turn into silage. Let's run this down to the grass dryer. We can sell off that seed and fertilizer station now. To the grass dryer. Alright, let's get this guy in here. Awesome. Another job done. We do have quite a bit of cash sitting there now with our silage. Let's check on the sheep food mixer. See how that's doing. Oh yeah, we can get rid of all three of these buying stations up here now. So we're making lime, we're making seed, we're making fertilizer. So we just needed those for early game. And then, so this guy's doing fine, this guy's doing fine. I wanted to come back down here. Let's get this guy out of the way for a minute. We're going to make this look like it's not so much out of place. So we are going to jump into the start landscaping. How do I change this? Let's see. There we go. Change landscape mode. Okay, now let's find dirt. Okay, that says it's dirt, but it's not. Okay, I think the grass and the dirt textures may be mixed up. Alright, does this give us dirt? Yes, it does. So let's bring this guy out here so it looks like we have a road coming in. Can I change this to change the shape? There we go. And then we can make it a little bit bigger. Alright. I don't like this concrete looking texture over here. I wanted to get, it's still not the dirt texture I want. Is there another, let me just flip through these textures real quick. Nope, we're going to get stuck with this one. That's alright. Still better than this concrete looking texture. You know, I want to connect all these together. You know what? Let's go up this side. And then I want to get a road. Well, not so, let's just fill this in a little bit. I know I'm spending money that we don't have. It's all good. And I'm going to have to turn my camera the other direction here in a minute to get between some of these factories. But let's come up this way. And then we'll clean some of this up in a minute the other direction. And then we'll look at the other side, see how that looks. Yeah, a little bit in through here. Alright, awesome. So let's go this way. So let's get ourselves a little bit more room around this factory. So we can turn around. And then we're going to get a road that sort of goes over this way. And back this way a little bit. And then out this way. So it makes a little bit more sense. Alright, now we're going to come over here. Hello. Alright, now let's go back to round. Let's see if we can't find our concrete texture. Asphalt. Yep, that'll work. Alright, let's get this guy fixed up a little bit. So this guy can come out this way. And then we can have, let's get rid of that grass that's right in there a little bit. Alright, and we usually come in on this side of the tree. So we'll have a road coming in here. And we need to get away, we need to be able to come out on this back side. So let's, and we need room to pick up our diesel, so let's just expand this out a little bit. This way gives us more room. And then once we fill our truck, we need room to like drive out. So we usually end up like driving out this way. Yeah, that'll work. Then we'll just come back out to this main road. That's much better. That'll work. Alright, let's get this guy back to the house. So, we ended up doing just a bunch of busy work this episode. It's not what I had planned. So I'll leave you in suspense for the next episode of what I had in mind for this episode. And then we got a bunch of yard cleanup to do. I'll get all these vehicles put away between episodes. But they can sit here for now. Where is our... Okay, this guy's doing well. This guy's doing well. Let's flip over to how is our... This guy is doing well. Alright, so let me jump out of here a minute, let him finish. How much silage do we have? Where are we? Really? 6 million liters of silage? Oh, we are going to have some fun next episode. Where's our... Let's get set up here. You hold 2 million. No, we're not going to use you. We're going to use this guy. Let's drop the cedar. We're going to use this guy. Getting ourselves set up for next episode, just so I remember where I left off, because it's probably going to be a week before I record the next episode. let's get him set up over here. And he can sit here. Let's flip. So I'm going to fire you. Let's get you turned around. You're actually doing well. So let's get you sitting here. We're going to fire this guy. Let's back him up a little bit. We're going to, other way. We're going to fire this guy. Let's back him up a little bit. Oh, this field's going to take forever. But we're about 50 minutes in. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.